1 dozen, 2 dozen. Oh, he gets an elbow.
Oh,
more
man,
elbows.
elbow strikes.
I think it's
straight
Manan, I
down
think
from the
let's
sky.
Stop counting numbers. Let's start counting in dozens now.
Those elbows are brutal, Rahul.
Brutal, heavy, heavy elbows. Heavier than a hammer. Oh, Dhruv on the mount position, unleashing the psycho in him.
Oh my
Straight
God.
hammers, left, right, straight hammers. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the winner for the co-main event. This is Dhruv Chaudhary. Dhruv, the
Wow.
psycho Chaudhary.
Woo!
Whoa!
What a finish!
Very nice, very nice.
We managed to smash the commentator's box, which is the action that we wanted. Maybe the action that we wanted. We're waiting for the results, but of course, the official announcement will happen soon. That is what a co-main event is. Kaisa laga? Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Another big crowd that is waiting for the next one. The big main event, that's going to happen soon, but a lot of people wanted the trilogy to have a big result. And as you can see the highlights over there, they pounding away Dhruv. And Sumit was in a very vulnerable position there. In fact, शुरुआत थोड़ी सी बड़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग होनी थी ध्रुव की और यही चाहता था ध्रुव बहुत सारे तुम्हारी फैन क्लब भी आ गए और ध्रुव का जो प्रहार रहा उसके बाद हमारे कमेंटेटर्स बॉक्स पर मुझे लगता है कि राहुल आप बहुत ज्यादा उंगली कर रहे थे उसे तभी तुम्हें मारने के लिए निकल गया था वहां पे ये आपकी पगार से काटी जाएंगे अब 100%.
When I said on the commentary box, buckle up, brace yourselves, and this was the action that was promised.
We're back on the commentators box, but I'm going to hand over to Jared right now because the official result was referee Dan Isaac.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rev Dan called a stop to this contest in 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the first round, declaring the winner by TKO, Dhruv Psycho Chaudhary.
Dhruv Psycho Chaudhary. Wow, Dhruv. Wow, Dhruv. What a fight, what a fight, what a fight. Congratulations. You have been waiting for a very, very long time for this. कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. ये फाइट लास्ट सितंबर में होने वाली थी, कुछ रीजंस के कारण नहीं हुई. तो मैंने इंटरव्यू में भी बोला है मेरी भूख 3 महीने और बढ़ गई थी. तो अनदर पॉइंट फॉर दिस फाइट, सबसे पहले मैं मेरे बच्चे को थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगा, कोडी को, जो मैं अगर सुबह ट्रेनिंग कर रहा हूँ 20 किलोमीटर भी दौड़ रहा हूँ वो मेरे साथ दौड़ता था. मैं कहीं भी जा रहा हूँ वो मेरे साथ रहता था. तो थैंक यू सो मच बच्चे, एंड थैंक यू फुल MFN फैमिली, आयशा मोम, किशु, दादा, भाई टाइगर, एंड थैंक यू सो मच आईमा टीम, एलन सर, डैनियल सर, and the whole entire family who take care of me like their child, their son. So I'm really blessed that I have these people around me, and I'm just blessed.
You are very, very blessed, Dhruv, and it is a lot of your hard work. At the same time, आपके corner पे आपको instructions दे रहे थे. Your special man Mike here, and you were paying close attention and you were listening. That was so good. That was phenomenal. So what do you think about that?
एक ही बात बोलना चाहूँगा, जिस टाइम मैं एलन सर के पास आया था मेरे कान बंद हो जाते हैं. केज के बाहर से जो उनकी आवाज़ आती है वो मेरे कान में आती थी. The second guy I found is my coach Mike. उनकी आवाज़ मेरे कान तक पहुंचती है। नन ऑफ वेल जो यहाँ बैठे हैं, कितना भी क्राउड करो आप, मेरे को घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता गाइस। मैं ऐसा हूँ, मेरी आवाज़ मेरे कानों में मेरे कोच की आवाज़ जाती है। सो पहला बंदा एलन सर थे, दूसरा बंदा कोच माइक है। एंड थैंक्स आई हैव दीज गाइज हु ट्रेन मी विद देयर हार्ट, दैट्स इट। एंड स्पेशली आई वांट टू थैंक यू Angad and his academy who allow me to train there, and the entire MMA Matrix gym staff who helped me a lot for this. Thank you so much guys.
One last question यार, अब ये बताओ who next?
देखो, बचपन से खेलते आ रहा हूँ, जो मेरे कोच रहे हैं उनको भी मालूम है, मैंने कभी मेरे अपोनेंट का नाम नहीं पूछा, कभी उसका वेट नहीं पूछा, कभी उसकी शक्ल नहीं पूछी। मेरे लिए क्वेश्चन मार्क केज में आता है, कोई भी हो। फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, मेरे को घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता, जिसको आना आ जाओ। क्लियर? एंड रिमेंबर वन थिंग, सरप्राइज सरप्राइज मदरफकर, द साइको इज बैक।
The psycho is back, all right, guys. Dhruv Chaudhary, hands up for him. Congratulations once again, Dhruv. Congratulations.
Surprise, surprise, fight fans. What an end to a trilogy. This was fantastic, unexpected. Psycho actually killed the knockout artist.
राहुल, बहुत ही खतरनाक तरीके से ध्रुव ने इस फाइट को फिनिश किया है। जो एल्बोज मारी है उन्होंने 12-6, उफ, उनको देख के ऐसा लग रहा था that this will split open Sumit at any time, but coach Dan did a very good job of stopping the fight on time and declaring Dhruv the winner.
This has been an exciting night, fight fans. Now it's time for the main event. Manan, in the main event, we've got the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi, taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Marcelo Guara.
MFN has gone international. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know, Abdul here is from Afghanistan, Marcelo is from Brazil, and MFN is now not only dominating India, Asia, but we are making our mark all over the globe. This main event is absolutely lit. Absolutely lit.
Well, of course, we are going global, and we've got a lot of Afghani fans in the house tonight here at Taj Falaknuma.
The cage is surrounded by lots
Manan,
of
look
people.
at the fans. Look at the fans.
Yeah.
Afghanistan flag all over.
Yeah. The cage is absolutely full. Like, there's so many people around the cage here in Hyderabad. यहाँ पे एकदम बॉम्ब माहौल हो रखा है.
To all the brothers in Afghanistan, welcome to Matrix Fight Night 7. In short moments, we are going to have your hero, the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi, in the cage. We can see the fans cheering, Manan. That's the spirit they bring in. The atmosphere here is absolutely electric. It's lit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Matrix Fight Night, and this is the main event of MFN 7. We are just waiting for the fighters to come onto the stage. So far, the day has been lit. As promised, action delivered. Look at our brother from Afghanistan with that beautiful Afghanistan flag.
राहुल, मैं आपको एक चीज बताना चाहूंगा इन फाइटर्स के बारे में. ये दोनों ही बहुत एक्सपीरियंस फाइटर्स हैं. अब्दुल का रिकॉर्ड है 11-3 एंड मार्सेलो का रिकॉर्ड है 16-8. सो इट्स अ वेरी एक्सपीरियंस्ड फाइट.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Abdulazim Badakshi, the Afghan Lion. He started his MMA career in India and he's back again to the home ground, to India, where he started his MMA career. He's had an excellent career so far with 11 wins out of 14 bouts and 90 KOs in those 11 wins and winning 2 via submissions. So far, an extremely lit record resume he has. Let's look at his keys to victory. He better be attacking the body and legs. He has to nullify the takedowns because his opponent is a jiu-jitsu black belt. Record resume he has. Why? He's the Afghan Lion.
Yeah, that's one of the things he's been telling people, Rahul. When we ask him what's going on, what's on your mind, you know, he just says one thing. He says, I'm here to show everybody why am I called the Afghan Lion. And also, Rahul, what you just mentioned, that out of his 14 fights, 9 have been TKOs and 2 submissions. So that means he does not let his fights go to the judges. He is a finisher. He is a killer.
Manan, of course, Abdulazim Badkhshi is an absolute assassin. He's been killing all his opponents. And the best one that I ever saw was a couple of years back when he knocked out the TUF guy, Sasha Sharma. That was a brutal knockout, man.
राहुल MFN 7 में अभी तक जो फाइट्स हुई हैं, कोई भी फाइट ऐसी नहीं थी जिसको देख के आदमी अपनी कुर्सी से खड़ा ना हो जाए. और अब ये मेन इवेंट तो एकदम चेरी ऑन द केक वाली बात है. इतनी सारी धमाकेदार फाइट्स के बाद अब हमें एक इंटरनेशनल फाइट मिल रही है, अफगानिस्तान वर्सेस ब्राजील. Oh my God, I am at a loss of words. I am one of the commentators and I am at a loss of words, Rahul.
It's electric here tonight. It's Matrix Fight Night 7. We are set for another night of action. It's all happening all tonight. This is the main event of the evening.
And look at that entry. He was praying before he entered the cage. This is what I love about our fighters. They have a spiritual side to
His
them.
opponent making his way to the cage, all the way from Brazil, Marcelo Guerrilla.
We gon' never back down, never tap out. You know all the rules, shady. This gon' be a smackdown. This is my time, got you in my
और अब
sight. Keep it moving
केज
fast.
की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं मार्सेलो गुएरेला. मार्सेलो गुएरेला एक बीजेजे ब्लैक बेल्ट है. एक बीजेजे ब्लैक बेल्ट होना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. इनका रिकॉर्ड है 16-8, जिसमें से 5 TKOs हैं और 10 सबमिशंस हैं. राहुल, अगर हमने अब्दुल को एक बहुत बेहतरीन फाइटर माना है तो मार्सेलो भी कोई कम नहीं है. और देखते हैं अब मार्सेलो की कीज टू विक्ट्री. Obviously, he's a BJJ black belt, so he loves doing submissions. He loves setting up his takedowns, and he keeps his hands high to defend against strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, and to all our friends and fight fans in Brazil, welcome to Matrix Fight Night 7. We've got your hero, Marcelo Guerrilla, in the main event, fighting Abdulazim Badkhshi. Let's look at the tail of the tape. We've got Abdulazim Badkhshi coming in from Afghanistan, Marcelo coming in from Brazil. Abdullah is 26 years of age, Marcelo is 32. Both the fighters almost in the same weight category, in the same weight range. Abdulazim Badkhshi has a slight reach advantage here with his height. And this is an epic striker versus grappler battle.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, for the hundreds of fans out here and thousands watching around the world, this is the moment you all been waiting for, the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the fighters are ready, the judges are ready. Are you ready? And now, first we introduce the blue corner. He holds a professional record, 16 wins and 8 losses. Weighed in at 65.1 kilograms, representing Brazil. Make some noise for Marcelo Guardia. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He holds a professional record, 11 wins, 3 losses. Weighed in at 65.8 kilograms, representing Afghanistan, the Afghan Lion, Abdul'Azim Badkhshi. Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Daniel Isaac.
Okay, you both know the rules. Let's have a good, clean fight. When I ask you to stop, please stop. All right, touch gloves if you want to. All right, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of Matrix Fight Night 7. Get ready for action. So amazing, so impactful that nothing ever comes close.
Assalamu alaikum and a big hello to all our fight fans in Afghanistan and Brazil. This bout is going to be a promising one, Manan. This is an epic striker versus grappler battle, and we can see that this is how it's starting up. Badkhshi on fire, Marcelo on fire.
Marcelo's looking for a takedown. Badkhshi is doing a good job of blocking that.
Badkhshi has the knockout power here, and Marcelo has the submission mastery. Manan, as I've been saying, this is an epic striker versus grappler battle.
बिल्कुल राहुल, एक ही सेकंड में बदाख्शी ने फटाफट मार्सेलो को रिवर्स किया और केज के अगेंस्ट उन्होंने अभी उनको पकड़ रखा है. बहुत अच्छा डिफेंड कर रहे हैं वो टेक डाउन को.
बिल्कुल. He's got both the... No, he's got one of the hands as underhooks.
और इनको यही करना है राहुल इस फाइट में. अब्दुल को उनको टेक डाउन रोकना है और स्ट्राइकिंग करनी है.
मनन, आज तक Abdul को कोई submit नहीं कर पाया है, and this is going to be a real test because Marcelo here is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Abdul has fought in Russia, he's fought in Bahrain, but so far nobody has been able to submit Abdul. Yeah, that's the kind of beast that we are talking about.
Yeah, and that's what makes this fight so amazing. Marcelo is a submission artist, a submission expert, and you're saying Abdul has never been submitted. So we have to see who
ever
wins.
Been submitted. Yes, you heard it right, Manan. Abdul has never ever been submitted. He's throwing in those knees. Oh, stomping
बहुत बढ़िया
the feet.
फुट स्टॉम्प्स कर रहे हैं और ये देखने में कोई बड़ी चीज लगती नहीं है, बट ये फुट स्टॉम्प बहुत पेनफुल हो सकता है. Wow, that knee went all the way to Marcelo's face, man.
Of course, Abdul'Azim Badkhshi is the fan favorite here because we've got a lot of friends and brothers from Afghanistan in presence here at Taj Falaknuma for Matrix Fight Night 7, and a lot watching in Brazil. Supporting Marcelo Guardia. Marcelo reverses. He's trying in for a takedown.
राहुल, कमाल की बात ये है कि अभी तक
Whoa! Look at the power, man.
Now.
Look at the power.
Power and technique, that's what wins fights.
Hell yeah, exactly.
But एक ही सेकंड में अब्दुल वापस खड़े हो गए राहुल. He does not want this fight to go to the ground, and he's doing a good job of making sure it stays standing up.
Manan, both these guys are very experienced and we can see it happen. Very technical. Whoa! Let's look at that punches. Oh! This is the power I was talking about, Manan. Now Marcelo is on his feet once again, but he definitely ate some power shots by the Afghan line here.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रदर्शन अब्दुल की तरफ से. बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं वो इस फाइट को स्ट्राइकिंग में रखने का. इस राउंड में 1 मिनट 50 सेकंड बचे हैं और अब एल्बोज मार रहे हैं अब्दुल. क्या बात है.
What a right hand, man. What a fantastic right hand.
बहुत ही बढ़िया लो किक और राइट ओवरहैंड एंड फिर से दोनों फाइटर्स क्लिंच पोजीशन में हैं एंड अब्दुल ने लिया है टेक डाउन इस बार. क्या बात है, अब्दुल को ग्राउंड में जाने से डर नहीं लगता.
Fantastic. Exactly. Yes, less than 60 seconds to the round. We can hear the crowd cheering for Abdul here, who's been throwing in those strikes, not letting the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt do his wonders on the ground.
This is exactly what Abdul wants to do for all 3 rounds.
Mana, let me throw in a surprise. Let me throw in a surprise. Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence in Marcelo's face.
He's giving Abdul a fist bump.
Now, besides being a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Marcelo is also a Muay Thai crew. So he's got a great stand-up and he's got a super lit ground game. But here tonight he's fighting against the Afghan Lion.
Yeah, I think we can see some of that Muay Thai in his leg kicks. And finally, Marcelo gets a takedown. Will he be able to capitalize on this? Marcelo, being a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, this is where he wants to keep the fight. This is where he wants to slowly advance. But the round is over. Marcelo, unfortunately, didn't get too much time.
What a fantastic round here by both the fighters. Look at the confidence. Look at the professionalism here. We can see fans cheering for the Afghan Lion, fans cheering in for Marcelo. Let's look at the highlights. Whoa. Fantastic, fantastic by both of them. Throwing in those strikes, missing them. Now here, Badkhshi is in dominant position, throwing in those knees from all the way. Thumping his feet. Now this is where he started landing those heavy shots. But Marcelo was lucky. He got up, and he was on his feet once again. God damn, what kind of striking. That is so powerful.
And Rahul, in the end, Marcelo did get a takedown, but the round was almost over, so he couldn't really do much there.
Manan, the atmosphere here is absolutely electric. We are Matrix Fight Night 7, all the way from Taj Falaknuma in Hyderabad. And we are moving to the second round of the main event between the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badkhshi, and Brazilian Marcelo Guerra.
Oh, बहुत बढ़िया किक मारी मार्सेलो ने.
और
क्या कमाल का टेकडाउन लिया अब्दुल ने. What a fight.
What a fight. Now, is Marcelo going in for a submission? No. He was trying to, I think, Manan.
Yes, he definitely was. But it's not easy to just maneuver Abdul like that, you know.
Exactly. There's a reason he's called the Afghan Lion.
And even though Abdul may not have a black belt, his grappling is still good.
It's slick. Abdul on his feet again, and he's unleashing some heavy pounding. Whoa! Look at that. This is real martial arts, man. This is MMA.
They acknowledge each other. So Marcelo was pointing at Abdul and he was like, yeah, you maybe got one shot there on me.
Big right hand. Whoa. Marcelo here with a southpaw stance. Whoa!
Oh! That punch did not fully land, but it was really powerful.
Really powerful. Whoa! Another kick. Now
Marcelo goes for a takedown, but does not get it.
He closes the guard. Let's see if he can control the Afghan Lion with that close guard.
राहुल, एक ऑब्जर्वेशन मेरी ये है कि अब्दुल में बहुत एक्सप्लोसिवनेस है. मार्सेलो में टेक्निक जरूर है, बट उतनी एक्सप्लोसिवनेस और रॉ ब्रूट पावर नहीं है जितनी अब्दुल में है. क्या बोलते हो राहुल?
बिल्कुल. Oh, you saw that, Manan? You saw that?
That was
Powerful.
amazing.
Really powerful.
That was some amazing BJJ right there.
Marcelo changing his stance once again. Going to orthodox.
Oh,
some
hard
clean
shots being landed
Clean
there.
shots by Abdulazim Badakshi here.
A flurry of punches.
Salvo of ammunition. All from the Afghan Lion. Marcelo on the ground again. Oh, Abdul throwing in those punches. Whoa, elbow, punch. Another punch.
Marcelo is trying to keep the fight on the ground, but in that process, he's eating up a lot of shots and he's ending up at the bottom, which is not really working for him.
Manan, as I said, it's really tough to control of the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi. Oh!
Oh! What an interesting transition!
Wow! This is crazy. Manan,
But
this
that
bout
slam
is
has hurt him. That slam has hurt Marcelo. He's holding on to his stomach. Something has happened to Marcelo for sure.
Oh, he's holding on to his stomach.
That he's done. Marcelo
That's it.
is done.
That's it.
It's over.
It's over. It's
That
over.
slam finished him, Rahul.
I think when he slammed, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we've got the winner for the main event here. Abdulazim Badakshi, the Afghan Lion with that Afghanistan flag.
What a finish, man. Marcelo had a position. He had a really good position. But Abdul, with his sheer brute force, with his raw power, just picked him up, slammed him on the ground so hard that it ended the fight. What an epic end to this main event, Rahul.
This has been superb.
Could we have had a better end than this?
Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. This is the action that we promised to you. We have Matrix Fight Night. This was Matrix Fight Night 7. And we are going to be back very soon with Matrix Fight Night 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is something I want to tell you. We'll take a quick look at the replay of the action and then I'm going to share something important, something meaningful that I feel you all should hear from me. Look at this, Rahul. Marcelo had this position. It looked dangerous for Abdul, but this lion just picked him up, slammed him on the ground, and there we can see Marcelo holding on to his stomach. Something went wrong after that slam. Maybe he broke a rib. Maybe he got hurt in his back. I don't know. But after that, he was just done. He did not want to fight anymore.
Manan.
Boom!
Wow!
Boom, there it is.
Boom. What a fantastic finish here by the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi. This is superb. You know, Manan, the atmosphere here is so electric. We've got the fans cheering. Everyone's cheering for the Afghan Lion. We've got some delegates from Afghanistan congratulating Abdulazim Badakshi.
What a finish, Rahul. What a finish. The main event couldn't have ended in a more entertaining fashion. Abdul's raw power, Abdul's strength is just incredible.
The night has been lit with some excellent fights here tonight.
This is my time, got you in my sight. Keep it moving fast, it's the Matrix Fight Night. Gotta be there at the right time. It's the Matrix Fight Night.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 25 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout, the Afghan Lion, Abdulazim Badakshi!
मजा आ गया राहुल. MFN 7 यहां समाप्त होता है और क्या धमाकेदार रात रही है ये, क्या फाइटें रही हैं.
Over to Megha for the interview. Manan, this has been superb, you know. This has been superb. Look at that flag on Abdulazim's chest. उनके chest पे देखो. अफगानिस्तान का उन्होंने झंडा बनवा रखा है. अफगानिस्तान का map बनवा रखा है. Sorry.
Yeah, he loves his country and he's representing his country here. Everybody in Afghanistan must be so proud right now.
Abdul, congratulations. Many congratulations. So well deserved. How are you feeling?
Feeling is मैं थोड़ा हिंदी बात करूँगा थोड़ा परेशान थोड़ा इंग्लिश मिक्स करना है मुझे मैं वतन सलाम तमाम मर्दम अफगानिस्तान سلام برای تمام حاضرین در تالار جا دارم از قلبم تشکر کنم از تک تک مردم افغانستان از کسایی که اینجا تشریف آورده جناب جنرال صاحب تمام دوستایی که اینجا آمدم از جان سپاسگزاری میکنم من این مسابقه را برای تمام مردم افغانستان برای تمام مردم رنجیده افغانستان که واقعا در روزی دشوار در روزی که مردم عزیز ما درد و رنج دارم من یک خوشی کوچک بر از او تقدیم کنم از طرف من پذیرایی باشن و تقدیم بر از او Thank you Krishna Sharaf Allah to zyada और mom thank you और MFN thank you कि चांस दे दिया मुझे और मैं एक शो दिखा दिया सब लोग को और miss you my mom my family miss you my family
अब्दुल ये आपकी पहली फाइट थी इंटरनेशनल फाइट यहाँ पर एक इंटरनेशनल फाइटर के साथ would you like to say something
translate this actually Mr. Azim says salam to everyone and his greetings to you all. Hope you all have enjoyed this match. He said, I won this match. I'm very pleased and very happy. At least through this match, I brought some happiness to my people of the country, those who are suffering at this moment. So I'm very happy for this match, and I'm thankful to all the supporters and all those who have supported me in this endeavor. But I'm certainly missing my country, my mom and dad, and family members there. So he has become a bit emotional. He is our pride, he is our proud. We all feel proud of him. Great achievement. Congratulations to you all.
بازم تشکر از تمام شما هموطنان عزیز. Thank you. بازم تشکری از تک تک شما هموطنان عزیز میکنم. تشکر از MFN از تمام کسایی که در MFN زحمت زیاد کشیدن.
Once again, thanks to everyone who came and watched this live match and supported me. Thanks to each and every one of you.
Thank you. Enjoy in your city. लोग आए यहाँ पर. Thank you.
Thank you अब्दुल, thank you so much. लगे हाथ. मैं आपसे ये भी पूछना चाहती हूँ कि ऐसा कोई है जिनके साथ आप अगली फाइट करना चाहेंगे?
मैं अब्दुल ऐसा नहीं है किसी का फाइट करना है मैं उसको बोलूँ मुझे फाइट करो जो लोग हैं मैं क्या नहीं करता हूँ वहाँ जाऊँ जो बंदा है जो जब अल्लाह मेरा साथ है मैं सब कुछ कर सकता हूँ सब कुछ एवरीथिंग
बहुत ही बढ़िया कहा आपने बहुत ही बढ़िया जहाँ हैं आप वहाँ जो भी होगा उनके साथ करेंगे थैंक यू वेरी मच मेनी कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन सो वेल डिजर्व थैंक यू
Thank you, coach. Thank you, Zusha. Thank you, Sabo. Thank you. Sablok. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, fight fans, for watching us live on Book My Show. Manan, what a fantastic fight card, man. I'm really elated. I'm so happy. And I feel the night is still young here. You know, everyone's cheering, everyone's rejoicing. What a fantastic fights we've put for all the Indian MMA fight fans here.
I don't think Hyderabad is going to sleep tonight, Rahul. We had such a crazy fight card. It started with Arshian Menon and Bishwamitra, went on to fighters like Bon Jovi, Gajinder, Mandeep, and then we saw epic fights in the main card. Absolutely epic. Shamanan left Abhishek Negi completely bloody. Chungren gave Angad Bisht a hell of a fight. And of course, Sumit Kade versus Dhruv Chaudhary was unbelievably adventurous. And then the last fight that we just saw, Abdul versus Marcelo. What a finish with that slam. MFN 7 एक legendary event hai. Legendary.
Well, yes, MFN 7 is in the books and we can see a lot of celebration there on your screens. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Matrix Fight Night. We are superb, we are loud and we are banging here.
Yes, Rahul, and I really want to acknowledge a few people. Yeah. So I want to tell you all that we declare MFN 7 over and we go to the studio with Salil.
Thank you so much, Manan.